Hello, this is Barrett from rhinestonealphabets.com, and you're looking at the RAS 151 combo, which is a two-color rhinestone font. So the inside of the word is made with the caps lock off, and the outside is made with the caps lock on. And this is a typable rhinestone font. So once you install it on your computer, you can type your word, size it easily, and then it's ready to go to the cutter. The second picture I'm going to show you, and we have one of these for most of our fonts on the website, is a specific point value that you're going to use to size this in Rhinestone software. However, Cricut Design Space sizes different than all the other Rhinestone software out there. So if you're using CorelDRAW, Silhouette, WinPC, StoneCut Pro, you're going to be using a universal point size for the fonts. If you're using Cricut Design Space, you're going to use a different point value. And this holds true no matter where you buy your rhinestone fonts. You need to be aware that Cricut sizes a little bit different, and so you're going to have to figure out what that point size is if it's not listed. But what we have done is taken the time to figure out what that point size should be for an SS10, 6, or 16 in Cricut. So let's go ahead and go into Cricut Design Space. We're going to type a word and show you how to make the combo font. And then we're going to be using a 185 to size it. So let's go into the text tool, and once you have installed the font, it's going to be in your system on your computer. So this is where you're going to find it, and so you're going to type a 151, and there it is. And let's just type a word. We're going to type with the caps lock on, dance, spacebar, take your caps lock off, and type dance again. And remember, we're going to size this at a 185 for an SS10 rhinestone. So up in the font size, we're going to put in a 185 and hit enter. So these circles are now ready to go to your cutter. But let's ungroup this, and we're going to grab each part of it and weld it together. Before I weld this one, though, I'm going to duplicate it for later. Let's weld that. So these two are basically ready to go to your cutter. But I'm going to just add some color to this and do one more step for you. If you go to the Align tool and center, you can see that it's going to fit together quite nicely. So for the rest of this, for this duplicated word, let's take away all the letters except 2. And the reason for that is because we're going to double check the circle size. I want to show you that they are 3mm circles. And Cricut Design Space looks at these letters as having maybe 50 circles, which is a lot of information for it to process. And we don't want to shut down the system. So generally speaking, if you are going to check the sizing, I recommend you just pick 2 letters. It makes things go a lot smoother. So I'm going to weld those together and hit the contour button and then hide all contours. So that's going to give us one circle, and it's going to measure somewhere around 0.13. And 0.13 is a 3mm size. Some people size a 3mm size as 0.127. Some say they would prefer a bigger hole and they go to 0.135. So if you hit the More button here, you're going to see that this 0.13 is just shortened. It is a 0.135 for these circles. So let's go ahead and eliminate that completely. And then the last thing you're going to do is grab a rectangle. And the way we do that is we open the square, unlock it, and then we move it to the back. And we're going to make a little box around that. And then we're going to duplicate it. And now these two boxes are identical. Let's take the outside of the word, and now we're going to get at the inside, let's move that outside to the back. And now we are going to move this to the back. And then the last thing we're going to do is slice this whole thing out on both of these. And now you're essentially left with two pieces of paper that are lined up really well for your rhinestone templates. And then hit Make It, and you are ready to send it to your cutter. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at rhinestonealphabets.com. And thank you so much for watching.